Developments indicate that ASEAN countries are actively pursuing de-dollarization, seeking to reduce their reliance on the US dollar and strengthen local currency settlements through increased cooperation. Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, after his visit to China, mentioned discussions with China regarding the establishment of the Asian Currency Fund and negotiations for local currency settlements. ASEAN finance ministers advocated for reducing dependence on major currencies and expanding local currency trading systems. Tunisia has taken the lead by initiating measures to shift towards local currency settlements with countries such as China, Japan, Malaysia, and Thailand, with negotiations underway with South Korea. Publicly released data shows a significant increase in the value of local currency transactions between Indonesia and these countries, reaching $950 million over the past 2 months. These actions have garnered attention from the international community and media, indicating dissatisfaction with US dollar hegemony and a desire for local currency settlements and regional currency cooperation. The motivation behind these countries' pursuit of de-dollarization lies in the potential economic impact of excessive reliance on the US dollar. If the dollar faces shocks, it could have adverse effects on these countries' economies. The decreasing trust in the dollar can be attributed to the consequences of US interest rate hikes, debt policies, and unilateral sanctions on countries like Russia, which have undermined the dollar's credibility. However, ASEAN countries face challenges in promoting local currency settlements, including technical and institutional barriers and political pressures influenced by the US in the region. Despite these challenges, ASEAN countries' actions serve as precedents for global de-dollarization efforts and can strengthen regional financial stability and resilience against external risks. In a broader context, the United States has also taken measures to maintain the credibility of the US dollar. During the recent G7 meeting, there was a shift in the US stance towards freezing Russian foreign exchange reserves, indicating a desire to make Russia bear the cost of war damages. These actions reflect the acceleration of de-dollarization, driven by factors such as financial crises in smaller US banks, increased risks within major financial institutions, and decreased trust in US Treasury bonds and the US dollar. The consensus to sell US Treasury bonds has extended beyond countries like China and Japan to include France, Saudi Arabia, Israel, Turkey, and others. The US's use of sanctions and its aggressive interest rate hikes have created a high-risk environment globally. The implementation of sanctions on Russia has further strengthened its resolve to implement de-dollarization, leading to a reduction in the US dollar's share in foreign exchange reserves and an increase in the share of the Chinese yuan and gold. The ongoing trade war initiated by the Trump administration and the use of the US dollar hegemony and SWIFT system in implementing sanctions have disrupted international rules and damaged the reputation of the United States and the credibility of the US dollar. This has accelerated the de-dollarization process. Moreover, de-dollarization can contribute to the strengthening of regional financial cooperation and integration. By promoting local currency settlements and expanding regional currency frameworks, ASEAN countries can enhance intra-regional trade and investment, reduce transaction costs, and foster closer economic ties among member states. This regional financial integration can unlock new avenues for economic cooperation, improve market efficiency, and facilitate greater financial connectivity within ASEAN. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the video. Like and subscribe.